Thank you all for coming tonight. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a lot of discussion, conversation on what needs to be done with the property, what needs to be done with the building. And what we're going to do is set up an organizational meeting tonight for further meetings and discussion. I think we need to have other departments and especially the Candlelight Committee like to come down and discuss what they found in their meetings and their minutes and their and any guests that they had in their meetings. So what I'd like to do is try to set up a meeting for another time to do that. And if we look at our calendars and see what we have available, I believe we will begin our discussion on the 28th of August. And is there anything else that anybody else wants to bring up?
Well, I'd like to know what our objectives are, and if we don't know that yet, how are we setting them? Who is setting them? Are we setting them? Is that something that's going to go to town hall? Do we plan to meet at this? This is something Sue and I discussed on Saturday. Are the meetings going to be somewhat combined between the Candlelight Committee?
The way I think it's going to be is we're going to work on our own, but when the Candlelight Committee resumes, we're going to be there to represent the town council.
Right.
When is the Candlelight Committee resuming?
They haven't set a date.
They haven't set a date. Is it the same people that were on the original committee?
I'm not sure.
We don't know yet. We have to be interaction.
Okay, that's what was reported in the paper.
Right. So that committee needs to be reconvened. So from my understanding, it's to be reconvened. So I don't know if there's a mayoral action on that or not.
I don't know if all the people that are on the committee still want to be on the committee, so that's something that we have to work on.
I think, like I said before, an order of business is kind of go through those minutes and figure out what they did, and so that we can have an open dialogue with them and see what other suggestions. I think it's going to be more of a fluid kind of situation until we get into more concrete decisions and recommendations and section. And then this, my understanding from Councilman or Chairman McKay is that this board is just an advisory to the council. Is that correct, Chairman? Okay, so we're not going to be making decisions here. We're going to be making recommendations back to the town council, and that will come through a report that we will put together collectively, and I will submit to the chair of the town council.
Okay.
So once we're concluded, so I think that's the overall goal of the committee.
Okay, and next on the 28th, we just said, correct?
7 o'clock.
28th, we will be discussing our objectives and what we'd like to do in order to prepare for that.
I think that would be probably a good idea. This is a chance to also contact the people that the Candlelight Committee.
I think if every department person would be the town engineer.
Yeah, the town engineer would be involved with that. You know what I mean? So I think
Because
that's.
he was here at every meeting, he knew exactly what's going on. He went through the building, he spoke with everyone to deal with that. So I think he should be the person most likely to be here that would
Sure.
help us. And then anyone else he thinks should be here.
But as far as, I just want to make sure that when we're setting our objectives, I want to make sure that we're all, informed. I would make sure I'm informed, of course, as well. And I just like to know if there's anything in particular in preparing to do that.
I guess before, I think it's going to be more fluid than anything. I think we're going to be taking in information and looking at what we can do with the facility and the property. I think that's what we really need to start to do. So I think on the 28th, we'll just take it as it comes and see how it evolves. And at the end of the meeting, I can give a status report to the chairman and let him know how we're progressing. I think it's kind of, I just don't know where we're going to go at this point.
Sure.
I mean, we have a building that went as far as a proposal for bonding. So, and now it's not doing that. So we have to start pretty much from scratch.
Can I ask a question real quick? Does anybody have copies of the minutes from the other previous subcommittee?
I do. I have all of them.
You have. So everybody should have a copy of the minutes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this way you can review them, so when they come here.
Sure. Yeah. I've read
Meeting,
through
then
them.
we can see what was discussed, what wasn't discussed. How's this look on that?
Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable with the minutes of all the previous meetings. There's not a whole lot to them. Lisa Leary put them together for me. And,
So if we can
really
get a copy,
quickly,
if
if you need-
everybody can get a copy, the minutes before you.
Also, would you be able, as secretary, just to go to the town hall and
Why
make
can't I just make copies?
or paper, people's copies?
Or I could just make the copies. I'd be happy to do that.
This way, we can get them to them ahead of the meeting, this way we can discuss it.
Can we get those minutes,
So all come in here and say,
Sure.
oh, we got the minutes.
Sure,
So
we
that
will
might be
be,
Thursday before the meeting?
well, we'll be seeing each other on the 21st, so would you like me to just bring them in?
21st, that'll be
What
fine.
am I doing now?
That's good.
That would be fine.
Good idea.
All right? Any other questions for the subcommittee for the town council?
I just hope that we get through an open discussion, constant open discussion from the townspeople. And I hope that they're going to ask for volunteers to be on the committee.
On the Candlelight Committee?
Yeah.
That, not.
If they get any, well.
That's not us here.
Well,
We're
This
not.
is our role committee right now, this is the subcommittee for the town council. That's something that has to be directed to the town hall. Not us.
now, who in the town hall will address that?
Probably mayors or.
It's a mayor's appointed committee, so we give concerns to the mayor.
It's nothing to do with the subcommittee.
I would just like to
It's
see.
like the state to.
But that can certainly be part of our recommendation, if that's something that comes up.
It'd be part of the recommendations, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Yes?
As a subcommittee of the town council, from the town council, can you find out from that committee that where they will post their meetings so people are aware?
They usually have them here. They
Yeah.
have them.
No,
What,
the
how do you
day-
find out? Will it be in the courier?
All I said, the meetings are normally posted at town hall on the meeting board.
Where at least
And I
office there on
believe-
board?
Right, they're on the town hall meeting board, and I believe the minutes or the agenda was in the newspaper, but
It's always on that channel too.
it's also Channel 20 as well.
For the Candlelight Committee?
But what we'll do is, what we'll find out for you at the meeting is, on the 28th meeting, we'll have an idea if that committee's gonna reconvene, we'll find out what their meeting date will be.
Because that will be helpful to everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
What about the website?
Thank you.
The website? Town website, you mean? We can do that, yeah, I don't see a problem.
I don't think right now meetings are posted on the town website.
No,
That's-
Oh, they're not? Oh, they're not? Okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Just this set ones that are set all the time, like the town council, board of education goes. No special.
special
No special council.
Just watch the, education, the channel.
Like I said, we'll have an idea.
Sometimes it's easier to get to the website.
I think the meeting will be consistent, it will be a set time every month, and so we'll have, like, the town council meets the first Tuesday of the month.
Thank you.
So, okay? Any other questions? Make a motion for adjournment.
There'll be public input into the subcommittee meeting.
They will be, yes.
We asked. That's, this should be a town council.
Well, we want, I think if I just make one comment, is I think everybody is concerned what happens to this property. I think everyone has passion for it, I think everyone understands that, everyone wants to do the right thing. So I think what we need to do is come to an understanding that people have certain views on the property, and some people may not have the same views, and we want to make sure that everyone's views are being respected, and I just don't want to see it get out of hand. So, as long as public input is constructive and with merit and not attacks, I have no problem with that. Okay?
I have a question.
Yes.
The mayor made a recommendation, I think everybody is aware of the recommendation the mayor made. What if after the town council reviews that and agrees with and moves to just get rid of the entire recommendation made by the Candlelight Committee? Are we starting all over again? Is that what is that your intention, to start all over again?
We don't really know. We're going to have to talk to the Candlelight Committee itself. We're going to have to, I just can't answer that question at this point. I think at this point, I'm looking at it, we're starting from ground zero.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather wait and see how the town council acts?
Town council.
We already did that.
Well, I mean, completely to eliminate all recommendations that are in front of it.
It's at zero.
That's completely done.
It's out, it's at
It was repealed.
That's why the subcommittee's been appointed.
That's right. That's why we're here.
You're starting from scratch.
Right. And this time, it's a subcommittee for the town council, it'll be a subcommittee for the board of finance as as well. And those two subcommittees will be reporting back up to the chairman of the respective bodies and making recommendations to the Candlelight Committee, and will be attending the Candlelight meetings as well. And all that input will be given to the mayors, to the mayor and to the committee. So that's how I envision it.
Dan, excuse me, do you know if the subcommittee of the Board of Finance has met, or if there's been
I don't
any
know.
discussion?
No.
Rich, no discussion yet?
Any other questions? Make a motion for adjournment? All right, we're adjourned.